and also hope that you had an amazing day so far. All right, so for today, we'll be doing our grade 1 English lesson on possessive pronouns. And before we start with our possessive pronouns, you're going to go to a+students.ca, and then you're going to log in with your username as well as your password, and select the subject of language arts, grade 1. All right, so once you have selected the subject of language arts, grade 1, you're going to scroll down up until you get to the chapter of possessive pronouns. So we're going down up until we get to possessive pronouns. All right, so once we are within the chapter of possessive pronouns, the focus lesson is going to be choose the correct possessive pronoun. All right, so a possessive pronoun, right, or possessive pronouns, it takes the place of possessive nouns. It's the same as a pronoun taking the place of a noun. But in this case, a possessive pronoun or possessive pronouns, it takes the place of possessive nouns. So they show who owns something or who has something, right? So if you own something or someone owns something or has something, and then you, for example, say, like if you own something, you can say it belongs to me or it is mine. You understand? Or if it belongs to him, you can say it is his. If it belongs to her, you say it is hers. So that is but a few examples of, of possessive pronouns. For example, the ball belongs to Ron, right? So Ron is a boy. So if the ball belongs to Ron, then instead of saying it is Ron's ball, we can say it is his ball because his refers to a boy, which is Ron, right? So instead of saying, because it is the ball belongs to Ron, so instead of then re-saying or repeating that it is Ron's ball, we can then put his in place of Ron, right? So his is a possessive pronoun, right? That shows who owns something or who has something, right? So we already know that it is Ron's. But now instead of repeating Ron all the time, we can say it is his ball or it is his toy or it is his game, right? A few possessive pronouns, right? So if we look at the few possessive pronouns and we say possessive pronouns, it takes the place of possessive nouns and it shows who owns something or who has something, right? So possessive pronouns, it shows who owns something or who has something, right? And here are a few possessive pronouns, which is my, it's my toy, my ball, my book, your, his, her, its, our, and their. These are all possessive pronouns, right? So these are possessive pronouns, and you need to know how or when to use a possessive pronoun within the correct sentence, or basically to replace a name, or you replace a noun, or you replace, yeah, you basically replace a name or a noun, if you should put it like that. All right, so now we're going to complete the sentence with the correct possessive pronoun, or with the right possessive pronoun. The car belonged to him. So if the car belongs to him, right? And then we can say it is his car because it belongs to him. So it is his car. So anything that belongs to him, we can say it is his. Anything that belongs to her, we can say it is hers. So the car belongs to him. It is his car. So his is the possessive pronoun. And it shows that the car belongs to him. That yard belongs to him. So that yard belongs to him. So if the yard belongs to him, then we can say it is his yard. So the yard belongs to him. It is his yard. The apple belongs to me. So something belongs to me, right? And I need to, or we need to show position. Then we can say it is my apple. So we say my when it belongs to me. So my. So the apple belongs to me. It is my apple, right? It shows ownership. It either shows that I own something or it shows that I have something. All right, let's go next. The paint belongs to her. So if the paint belongs to her, and then we can say it is her paint. So the paint belongs to her, then we can say it is her paint. So the paint belongs to her, it is her paint. That turtle belongs to you. So if something belongs to you, that turtle belongs to you, then we can say it is your turtle. Your. If it belongs to you, we say it is your turtle. Right? And then that bell belongs to him. So that bell belongs to him. So if that bell belongs to him, then we can say it is his belt. So the belt belongs to him, so we say it is his belt. Right? Anything that belongs to him is his. Anything that belongs to her is hers. Right? All right, so before we continue, let us go to over here. So we are basically doing possessive pronouns, right? And we say possessive pronouns, or a few examples of possessive pronouns is our, my, Mine, her, your, his, its, and their, right? So we need to identify the basis of pronouns. All right, so before we do, so we have a subject pronoun, right? We have a subject pronoun and then we have a possessive pronoun. And we are basically talking about possessive pronouns, right? So when we have subject pronouns and we use words like I, you, he, she, it, or they, right? So that is what we use when it comes to subject pronouns. But as soon as we have possessive pronouns, and then we use words like mine, yours, his, hers, its, and theirs, right? So that is now the difference of a subject as well as the possessive pronouns that we basically just went over. All right, so if we go back to a tutorial, all right, we already did that one. Okay, so that basket belongs to her. So if the basket belongs to her, then we can say it is your basket. So that basket belongs to her, sorry, to her. It is her basket. So her. So that basket belongs to her. It is her basket, right? And her, it shows the it basically shows the position, right? It either shows that she owns something or it shows that she has something. And that is why they say that basket belongs to her. It is her basket, right? Meaning that she, which is her, owns something or has something. And then those books belong to them. They are books. All right. So those books belongs to them. So if the books belongs to them over there, then we can say they are their books. Their books. All right. So we then said that the books belongs to them. They are their books, right? Because there it shows it belongs to them. All right. So now we're going to the little test. All right, so we complete the sentence with the right possessive pronouns. That money belongs to him. So that money belongs to him. It is whose money? Is it his money or is it our money if it belongs to his? In this case, yes, it is his. No apostrophe, nothing. It's just HIS, not HE apostrophe S. That hat belongs to you. Is it your hat or my hat? So that hat belongs to you. It is your hat or it's my hat. So if something belongs to you, do we say it is your or is it mine? All right, so then we can say it is your hat. Wonderful. That bond belongs to me. So that bond belongs to me. So if it belongs to me, then we can say, is it their bond or is it my bond? So if something belongs to me, do I say it is my bond or do we say it is their bond? All right, so if we were to choose the correct one between their and my, so that bond belongs to me, then we can say it is my bond. And that yard belongs to him. So if the yard belongs to him, then is it my yard or it is his yard? If it belongs to him, is it my yard or is it his yard? All right, so if the yard belongs to him, then we can say it is his yard because it belongs to him in the possessive pronoun. It is his yard. Those toys belong to us. To us. They are, is it our toys or your toys? Those toys belong to us. They are, is it our toys or your toys? That's not if the toys belongs to us. And if we choose the correct possessive pronoun, something belongs to us, and I can say it is our. All right. That cap belongs to her. It is his cap or it is her cap. That cap belongs to her. It is his cap or it is her cap. All right, so that cap belongs to her, right? Then we can say it is her cap. All right. Well done. So that horse belongs to you. So if that horse belongs to you, right, then is it her horse or is it your horse? So that horse belongs to you. It is her horse or it is your horse. So we need to choose the correct possessive pronoun within, or basically to complete the sentence between her and your. So that horse belongs to you. Then we can then say it is your house. All right. Oopsie. So if something belongs to you, and then we say it is yours. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to our white page or whiteboard. So what we said that possessive pronouns is our, her, your, his, my, mine, its, and theirs. And that basically shows ownership. It either states that they own something or they have something, right? So now we're going to do a few examples. So we are going to have to choose the correct possessive pronoun from the box below, which is yours, mine, ours, hers, theirs, and his, right? So now we're going to reread it, and then we are going to choose the correct possessive pronoun below to match with the sentence that is being given. So it is your ball. So if it is your ball, and then we can say that it is yours. Sorry. So there. It is my bag. So it is my bag. So if we say it is my bag, my, do we say it is mine, it is ours, it is hers, it is theirs, or it is his? So it is my bag. So if it is my bag, then we can say it is mine. So it is my bag, and then we say it is mine. It is our car. So if it is our car, and then we can just say it is ours. It is her cup. So anything that belongs to her, female figure, key, like female figure, or for her, right? So it is her cup. So if we say it is her cup, and then our answer or the word that shows position is it is hers. Then it is their key. It is their key. So if it is their key, then we can say it is theirs. And lastly, it is his coat. So if it is his coat, then we can say it is his. Right? So these are but a few words that shows position, right? It shows position. It it shows ownership, or it shows that you have something, right? So especially when it shows ownership, then it means that you either own something, right? Then we can say it belongs to me, it belongs to them, it belongs to her, right? Depending on, yeah, the fact that it is belongs to you or it belongs to them, right? All right. So here's a few more examples of, not examples, but here's a few activities on possessive pronouns again, right? So should we say, is it your bag, or is this yours bag? Your bag or yours bag? So we need to, between the bracket, there's two words. We need to choose the correct word that is going to be in place of the space so that we can complete the sentence. So we can then say, is this your bag? You can have, is it my drink or you can have mine drink? You can have my drink or you can't have mine drink. My or mine. And then we're going to choose my. All right. It is our turn or it is ours turn. So we need to choose the correct possessive pronoun. It is our turn or ours turn. All right, so if we were to choose the correct one, we can say it is our turn, not ours, our. It is our turn. And then number 10 says, look at her pretty purse, or look at hers pretty purse. So we need to choose the correct words within the bracket. So is it look at her pretty purse or look at hers pretty purse? All right, so we're going with the first one, which is my. So this is my. We can say this is mine, or are you sure? Right? All right. Are you sure this is your size or yours? Right? So are you sure this is yours? So let's put on here. Mm-mm-mm. So, are you sure this is your? We mean to say your. I don't know what happened there. So this is mine. Sorry. Yes. Number 13. do you know do you know who or whose jacket this is? Who or whose jacket this is? Sometimes it's not even just about knowing the possessive pronoun, but it's also, does it sound correct? So does it sound correct? So do you know who or whose jacket this is? And if we were to choose the correct one, we can say, do you know whose jacket this is? So whose, right? I feel like we did that one. All right. So these are but a few possessive pronouns, right? And we say that the pronoun, it takes the place of a, basically of a noun. And we have possessive pronouns. And then we also, it takes the place of possessive nouns, right? All right. So now we're going to go on to the next activity, where it says that possessive pronouns, it tells the profession or the ownership. Remember, ownership means that it's either you own something or you have something, right? It's either something is owned by you or you have something. And that is why we either say yours, mine, ours, theirs, and so on, right? Hers, girl, boy. So we say that the possessive pronoun takes the place of a noun, right? And it also takes the place of a possessive pronoun. And here we have but a few examples of possessive pronouns. The house on the corner is theirs. So the house on the corner is theirs. Is this your book? That one is mine. So the word mine is the possessive pronoun. Mine. All right, so now we're going on to number one. I didn't have my umbrella, so Martha lent me hers. So hers. So I didn't have my umbrella, so Martha lent me hers. Right? Hers. Or hers is a possessive pronoun within the sentence. Her car is faster than mine. We need to choose the correct pronoun. All right, so we will say her car is faster than mine. And then this is my laptop. So if this is my laptop, then we can say it's mine. Once again, that is a few examples of possessive pronouns within the sentences. And we basically identified all of the possessive pronouns within those sentences. All right. Now we're going on to the next one. They're even giving us a little word bank, right? Where the pronoun word bank, where we have mine, yours, his, hers, its, ours, and theirs in the box. So now we need to choose the right possessive pronouns. So if we choose the correct pronoun within the sentence, then we can say number one, I have a new book. So I have a new book. So if I have a new book, I have a new book. So if I have a new book, then we can say it is mine. Right? So I have a new book. So if the book belongs to me because I have it, then we can say it is mine. Right? She has a new cat. She has a new cat. It is hers. They have new pillows. They have new pillows. So if they have new pillows, then we can say they are theirs. So we have new shoes. So if we have new shoes, then we can say they are So we have new shoes. So we say we have new shoes, and we can say they are ours, right? Because it's we, us, right? So it belongs to us or ours, right? It is also more than one. He has a new car. He has a new car. So it is his new car. And you have a new hobby. You have a new hobby. Where is that? Oh, you have a new toy. Sorry. You have a new toy. And it is yours. So you have a new toy. So we can say it is yours. The dog has a new bone. So the dog has a new bone, and then we can say it is his. The book belongs to her. If the book belongs to her, then we can say it is hers. Because her book, hers, right? The coat belongs to me. So if the coat belongs to me, then I can say the coat belongs to me. It is mine. And the chair belongs to Mary. If the chair belongs to Mary, and then we can say it is hers. So these are a few examples of possessive pronouns, right? And we see the possessive pronouns, it takes the place of a possessive noun. Oopsie. All right, so now we're going to do the last one. So we need to choose the lunch looks, how the lunch looks every day, right? So her shoes are now, are new. So her shoes are new. So if we were to get the possessive pronoun, then we will refer to, we go there. There is his book. His book. There is his book. His. All right, so there is his book. Then it means that either one of the boys, let's say basically the boys or the men, will get up to get a book. His hair is dark. His hair is dark. Let's choose that man in the middle. He, her fate is in fantasy. Her fate, her her hat is fancy. Her hat is fancy. Meaning it is cute, it is funky. I love it. So her hat is fancy, fancy. So which means that we are referring to a hat, right? And we say this is and then we have I see their car. Car. All right. All right. Sorry. So basically, if we go back to what the possessive pronoun is, sorry, my throat. A possessive pronoun, right, is it basically shows mine, yours, his, hers, its, and theirs, right? And it also shows ours, hers. It refers to something that either you own or something that belongs to you, or it even shows something that someone has, right? Which means that if he has something, then it is his, right? If she has something, then it is hers. If they have something, then it is theirs. If I have something, then it is mine, right? So that is possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns, it basically shows ownership. It shows that you own something. Pardon. It shows that you own something, or it also shows that you have something, right? And now we are, it's like you are, instead of saying, I have it, you say, it is mine, right? And with the word, for example, mine or his or theirs or whatever, it basically shows possessive, position or possessive, right? And that's why we call it possessive pronouns, right? Because possessive pronouns, it is basically something that belongs to, it can either belong to you, to someone else, but we don't just say it is, we must specifically mention it is hers, it is his, mine, theirs, and so on, right? So that is possessive pronouns. And we said possessive pronouns, we go back here, it takes the place of possessive nouns. They show who owns something, or it even shows who has something, right? And we already made mention that it is words like my, your, his, her, its, ours, and their, right? And those are a few possessive pronouns. And remember, we don't have to repeat someone's name all the time, right? You can, for example, say John, and then we can then say, in the first sentence, something that John did. So now instead of mentioning John again, we can either say he or him or right or she, depending on whoever you are talking about. So once again, possessive pronouns, it takes the place of possessive nouns. They show who owns something or it shows who has something, right? So those are possessive pronouns. All right, so now we have reached the end of our lesson on possessive pronouns, right? Where we say that possessive pronouns, it takes the place of, it's basically you replacing the person's name, right? It shows who owns something or where something has been, or who has something, right? Who owns something or who has something. All right, so that is now the end of our lesson on possessive pronouns. you should have a good evening further or good day further. Goodbye.